Welcome to the Galactic Mind Weather Report. So I'm coming to you today at the beginning of the Blue Eagle Wavespell. So this is 13 days that's really calling for us to rise up out of the noise of everyday life and to take a moment to fly up on the wings of the eagle, to gain that eagle-eye perspective of our lives and of our environment and where we find ourselves. And by taking a bit of time over this next 2 weeks to pull back from our reactive natures, this constant chasing to make things work, and instead take a little bit of time to have a look at the patterns around you and see where they're heading, to see where is the direction you're going, and to take a moment to become a conscious creator of the vision that is driving you. So rather than being a victim of circumstance and a victim of what is with you now and where you feel like you have to go, take some time to see if you can really get creative. If you're a writing type of person, then use your creative skills to write a story of where you see your future going. Write the vision you see. If you like to draw and color and create, then maybe draw the images that really resonate with the vision that you want to move towards. And whatever it is, maybe it's movement, maybe it's singing, maybe it's just creating. Whatever draws you. It might just be imagining, daydreaming and fantasizing. Whatever works for you, just allow yourself to stop reacting to what's happening around you and take some time to think, what is it your heart really is driving towards? What kind of environment and world do you want to live in? And try not to let the kind of cliched, stereotypical kind of peace and love and rainbows and sunshines and sunsets, and it's very easy just to kind of give these kinds of answers. And of course they're beautiful things that we do want to be part of our future. But see if you can think of a balance between realism and idealism, that within the next 10 years, 20 years of your life, considering that technology is evolving so quickly, the world is changing, economics is transforming, politics is transforming, there is a massive wave of beautiful change that is actually underway already. How do you see that coming? And what role do you see yourself playing in it? Are you a humble gardener that is going to take care of these beautiful lands that we're blessed with and share that with people as they come along and just hold that magical space? Are you a musician or a creator, an artist that is going to capture the essence of the human spirit and share that with the world to remind people to wake up and be human and be co-creators in this world? Are you an architect that's going to look at the way we design buildings and how we can create them in much more efficient, beautiful ways that can harmonize the energy that we live within? Maybe you're a lawyer. And if you're a lawyer, how is your law practice going to look in the future? How can you bring your gifts as a lawyer to the world in a way that can make it a better place? Whatever your role is, whatever your job is, let go of the restrictions that seem to be around you and let go of thinking that it needs to be a certain way because of how it is now. And let yourself dream a little bit now. Let yourself fly up and have a look at the bigger picture. Pay attention to the patterns around you. Pay attention to the news articles and things. Because if you have a look at what's coming on the news, and if you have a look at what's showing up around the place, it may look very discordant on the surface. All this rah here and rah there. And you may have noticed a lot of people in spirituality suddenly saying, what are we doing? Where's all this separation? And we're suddenly getting this ego check around our spirituality. That is saying, well, if you're so spiritual, then how come you're separating yourself from everyone else just because they don't agree with your perspective? And a lot of us are starting to see that we've been kind of driving in the same direction as so many religions did. And of course we are, that's natural. But there's a change in tide. And we're being called to bring our gifts down into the world, to begin to merge together reality and idealism and realism, to get these two to dance together in this beautiful dance of the masculine and feminine, to make peace with all these aspects of our reality that we've been fighting against. So have a look, because you'll start seeing that what looks like it's an rah, all this rah happening, if you breathe and calm and stop reacting to those rah moments, you'll suddenly realize that there's a bigger picture underway. and there's something pretty freaking incredible happening. And the world we want to see is well and truly on its way. So take some time, as I say, for this next 2 weeks, to dream big, to feel into what is your role. How can that look? From the eagle's perspective, look at where you are now, where you want to be, and have a look at what's in between. And you'll be surprised about what starts showing itself to you. So enjoy this Wavespell, sending so much love. And I'm going to be deep, busy rebranding. I'm actually getting into business now. I never thought I'd actually celebrate that. I was sharing at a workshop yesterday that, it was a beautiful Gene Keys workshop, these incredible beings. And for the first time ever in my life, I want to own a business suit. I never thought I'd say that. But now I'm realizing how much I was judging these things. And it wasn't because of the suit itself. It was because of the shadow that used to dance with it and still does dance around it. But I'm realizing that I'm being called into that world now to put that suit on, to put this clothing on, and actually bring the power back, to bring the integrity back to business and begin to shine my light as a person of integrity within these structures that we've been fighting against, and shining my light in there through doing this kind of work still, but in all kinds of places, without the judgment, without the separation. And so I challenge you to see where you might still be holding judgments of the world around you. You might be holding judgments of certain aspects of this reality. And see if you can find the perfection. See if you can find the gift that those things have brought to us. And you'll find you'll be super empowered, because we need more people like you awake in this world amongst those places. We don't need all of us to escape away into little communities, because then we just hide our light away in the caves. We need our light to be out there. We need our light to be in the prisons. We need the light to be in the corporations. We need the light to be in the law institutions. We need the light to be in politics. Get involved, take action, be part of the new world. And I'm looking forward to see what part you play. In Lakesh, so much love, and I'll see you mid-Wavespell.